See what your motives are. I'd have been stranded and I had to sleep in car. Start with the standards and not what these people want. I know I ain't going home unless I get the guap. I know I ain't going out unless I pay.
Hey man, what's happening, family? We right back to it, man. Right back to it with another video, and we coming from a different angle today. They want to keep talking about quarterbacks, the quarterback competition, all them type of things, man. It's old news. Till Todd Monken says who the quarterback is, I don't want to hear from any of y'all. I don't care about Jason Lloyd. I don't care about UCSS. I don't care about 92.3 The Fan, Peterlin, Wilson, Ken Carmen, Anthony Lion-ass Lima. None of them. Don't care about any of them good fellas, man. Let's go ahead and talk about defense and somebody that we added to our defense this offseason in the draft that I think is going to add a key contribution to our defense. Somebody that I think might take somebody's spot unless they figure out a way to work in those three safety sets that we like to use and we use, before, but not really in the last year or so. We haven't really used them that much. But with this key contributor, we probably going to be able to get into it, and he probably going to take somebody's job. So let's go ahead, without further ado, dive straight in. Drum roll, please. Y'all seen, man. EMW. They call that boy E-Man. What's up with the guy? Y'all seen. Second round. Pick 58. Honestly, I think it's a sleeper pick because a lot of people had him rated as the second best safety in the draft. So you had Caleb Downs, and then in most people's minds, this dude next. So with that being said, let's go ahead and dive into some of his film and see what makes him a dynamic playmaker. Why should we be excited about having him in the Browns secondary? I don't know. Let's find out. University of Toledo, if you ain't know. That's from the crib, man. Ohio. You already know that. 330. All right, let's see what's going on with him, though. Oh, my. Okay, the first clip, he just... I love to see that from a defender. I love to see that from a defender. Put your face mask in his chest and just... I love that. Bro, dub me back real quick before I get too excited. Look at him. Sitting. Yo, you coming across that middle is dangerous. Ha! Get up out of here. Oh, my goodness. You see the ball roll across the field? That's nasty work. Okay. Come downhill. Ha! Now, this is something I want to bring this back. Now, this is a great play, forced fumble, and all of those things. Let's bring this back. I want you to think about pursuit to the ball, and I want you to think about somebody that was famous in the NFL for the peanut punch. Charles Tillman, man. Charles Peanut Tillman. This dude used to utilize this as a weapon, and it's very effective, especially when you get a ball carrier out in the open space. A lot of times, these dudes are so fast, they're running 4.4s, 4.3s. They have immense talent as far as cutting on a dime, putting a move on you. But as they doing so, they might be getting jiggy on you and that ball slide out here. They making a move and that ball pop out. So when you coming in for the tackle, a lot of times when you going to wrap them up, you coming in forcefully anyways. You approach the ball carrier with violent intentions. And when you do so and you bring a punch with it as well, a lot of times you might be able to knock that ball out. And this is a key thing because we've been lacking in turnovers. We need more turnovers on the defense. We haven't been getting a lot of turnovers. We've been great on the defensive end. We've gotten some turnovers, but we haven't just been as elite as we should be. This is going to add a whole nother dimension of big hitting and turnover making ability. Let's check him out. Boop! Punch that out of there. Freeze frame. Look, something new. Something new for y'all guys. You see this? You see this with the tailback see right here. He see money signs. He see I'm about to get paid, boy. I'm about to come through here and it's time to go. I see a safety that right now you can make a business decision. And he cuts it up. You could just dive at the ankles, miss. He might score. You might knock him down, what have you. Let's see how my guy EMW approaches this situation. Does he meet him downhill? Does he dive at the knees? Does he run away from contact? What does he do with this tailback when he see this money sign right here? Boom! I mean, What more do you want from a safety in that position? What more do you want from your safety in this position? Let me get this out your way. Let me get this out your way. This dude coming through the gap. Let's peep. He coming through the gap. Freeze frame. There is nobody here to save, bro. This is a one-on-one. You got to make a decision. This is where you find out whether you a man or not. Because this tailback ain't shy away from near bit of contact. My boy came straight downhill, but so did the safety. So when you see this out of EMW, this lets you know this guy is willing to stick his nose in there in the run game as well. He's not going to shy away from contact. So tackling is a key on defense. And this is one thing we've lacked as well. There's been a lot of broken tackles. A lot of people not running to the ball. This looked like a solid tackle to me. Boom! I like that. Coverage. Okay. Let's peep this. I want to run this back. We'll see this big hit one more time. Ha! Okay, great tackle. Now, boom, coverage. Look at this. He has this deep third here. Where am I sign at? He has this deep third. Now, right now, he low-key gets his eyes caught in the backfield. His eyes are caught on his quarterback right now. You see his eyes? He's looking straight downhill at the quarterback. My boy right here is on his horse, and he's ready to take the ball up, you know what I'm saying? Take the ball up the top of the defense head. That's what he's trying to do. Does my boy have the athleticism to turn and run and get back into play, even though he gets caught being a little greedy here with his eyes downfield? Let's see what happens. Turn, run. Locate the ball, break it up. That's textbook. That's textbook. And we'll end it with that ridiculous sideline grab right there. So, this ain't going to be a long video, man. I ain't trying to steal nobody's clips. I'm not clip farming, none of that. But what I do want to show you is what that means to the Browns and how that can translate for us. This is us versus the Raiders right here, all right? Y'all peep this, right? We play our cover 3. If you don't know, the Browns play a lot of cover 3 and they play a lot of man. They give a cover 3 look and they might play man out of it on one side. They might not. But our standard issue is the cover 3, and we like to play a lot of man too, cover 1. That means one deep safety, as you can see here. Where my guy at? We got a deep safety here. You see him? So we set up to either be in the cover 1 or the cover 3, or we can potentially play half coverages. So we can play cover 3 at the top of the field, and the backside play man. Meaning that these two guys here gonna take these two man. He would probably sit in this hole here. Okay. You got a guy in the tight end here that will probably be matched up with the zone coverages up here running a cover 3. You got a hook to curl. You got a guy with a deep third here. You got this guy with a deep third. Denzel is known for locking this whole half off as far as the deep end, but he generally is going to take this too, this first option. So you can either be playing cover 3 or cover 1 right here. Let's go ahead and see what happens. Right now, okay, hold up. You got a motion in. We got a motion in. So we got twins at the top of the screen because we got a tight end. Count down. 1, 2, 3. We got a tight end here. So we got 2 eligible wide receivers on this side. Plus you got a tailback that could potentially leak out. So it's twins. We got a twins look. 2 by 2. That's twins. 2 receivers here. 2 receivers here. Y'all feel me? Twins look. He's motioning in. A lot of times when you motioning in, due to the splits, if they're so far inside, the only thing they can do is run vertical or run out. Where's the space at on the field? Vertical, out. Okay? All that to say, we like to play a 3 safety look potentially, right? Right now, we got backer. I see Bush right here. Swessinger. Now from this point, this is a DB. 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 And this is a DB here. Okay? Excuse me. That's Myles Garrett. I'm tweaking. This is a DB and this is a DB. From here out, we have the numbers as far as for pass game. But with having big physical safeties such as Emanuel Mcneil-Warren, This allows you to be able to line up in pass-friendly sets for a defense, which means you have a greater chance of being able to stop the pass, but you have the physicality to be able to enhance your run-stopping game out of the same exact formation. Basically, it just gives you more versatility. People like to compare him to a Kyle Hamilton, things like that. I like to compare him to like a Cam Chancellor. People of that nature, because bro still has the coverage availability like we just saw in the last clip, where he can turn and flip his hips and get back and cover that deep third if he needs to. Okay, so I'm not worried about that. We got younger guys on the defense right now that's in there stepping up. Schlesinger, aka Mason Graham, aka. So I feel like you throwing this guy in the mix, not gonna miss a beat, man. Let's just watch how the Browns play this coverage real quick, and then we'll get up out of here.
On the wide view, and then we'll talk about it and rewind it, talk about it.
Okay, let's go ahead and take a quick look. Want to run it back just a little bit though, not a whole lot, but a little bit.
God, at least 2 or 3 times on the site. You've done either videos. I think you've done a video, and you've done maybe in your morning.
So, like we said, slide them over. Boom. You got a deep third. Down low is covered. This is our cover 3 look. The possibilities of being able to bring Emanuel Mcneil-Warren in here in these same exact areas, it's going to fit seamlessly. This is exactly what the Browns want to do, and they're going to put him in advantageous situations. You see this guy covering the tight end here? That's an advantageous matchup. So what you want to do is you want to have the most athletic playmaking lineup that you can have on the field at one time, that gives you the availability to run multiple different fronts, multiple different coverages, and not really have to sub in and out too much. That's what this gives you the availability to do.
Newsletter, but you talked about these.
Let's see him line up.
Plays,
boom.
The Y and the F.
Everybody dropping into the cover 3.
You know, they're inserted in between the guard and the tackle, or the tackle and the tight end, right?
They're going to draw up a whole bunch of stuff as far as what that guy's doing. We don't really need to get into that, and we don't really care about that. All I'm telling you is that Emanuel Mcneil-Warren seems like he's going to be a slept-on playmaker for this Browns defense. I feel like everybody's so worried about this quarterback competition. There's so much talk being had about it that things like Emanuel Mcneil-Warren being a value piece of this defense coming in as a rookie get swept under the rug. This dude is a baller, and I feel like he can make an immediate impact. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know in the comments. Is he coming for somebody's job? Hey, Ronnie Hickman, Delpit, y'all boys better be on y'all best behavior, because you got a baller coming in from this draft, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think down below, though.
Keep your head close, you get cut if they turn foes. Trust hoes, get your head cut cause you open nose. Never know when your time comes, you prepare to go. Like draft picks, lottery, I'll be on the road. I just wanna boss in my brothers, get them rest. Please don't ever call my phone, you ain't tryna get no stacks. Got cartel.